anxiously awaiting the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. It's Chicago and the Denver Nuggets. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on Charles Oakley.
Kevin, if there's a player who's more willing to play hurt than he is, I don't know who it would be. It takes an awful lot to get him out of a ball game. You love that as a coach, someone who is there for you each and every night.
I think another thing to mention, though, is he is their muscle, a real physical presence. A lot of the time he plays the bodyguard role, the enforcer role. He's the kind of player you love to play with and hate to play against.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Launches a three. Denver grabs the miss. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
He hits both from the strike. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Milwaukee. With the finger roll, the graceful finish from Scottie Pippen.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Here's Pat. The dish to Ellis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ellis has got his first bucket of the night.
Defense left him just a little window to get through. And he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And he was fouled on the way up. Two free throws now for him. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for. Both free throws good from Oakley. On defense, Chicago. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Abdul-Rauf. Good, and he just goes to Ellis.
Beautiful job, angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Now here's Jordan. Three, Pippen, good. Pippen's got five.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Abdul-Rauf against Paxson. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Oakley.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Pippen kicks to Oakley. Dishes to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Denver's head coach had a few moments to share with me. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything. As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And their ability to generate good, high percentage shots are key here, guys.
And what that means for them is they need good ball movement, crisp passing, and good spacing. They've got to execute offensively.
Well, those are all the ingredients in creating high-quality shots, Steve, and that's exactly what they need to try to do.
So it's Denver now. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Rising high to throw that one in.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. Right side Jordan. Here's Green, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Mutombo, and it's Denver scoring again.
Impossible shot to block in the post. The defender giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a handle.
Shoots from 12. Here's Jordan, and the basket good.
Now some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Pat, guarded by Jordan. Pat passes to Mutombo, and he finishes nicely on the way. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the night.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Here's Pat, guarded by Jordan. Passes it to Mutombo. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Tipped away. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. On the clock. Abdul-Rauf will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago leading. Deflects the pass. Cuts it by. Abdul-Rauf with the rebound.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
That passes to Williams. In low to Mutombo. No good. Oakley with some nice D. Pippen with it. Williams picks him up. Pippen dishes to Jordan. On deep. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Pat. He's got 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
2 shots. And the second free throw, good. Here's Jordan. He's got 6.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Denver making a switch here. Stith is checked in. Here's Jordan. Here's Oakley. Goes up again. It's Pippen with the drive. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Pippen's got 7 points in the game. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Abdul-Rauf. The feed now to Mutombo. Oakley with some nice D.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Abdul-Rauf. And that one's good. Abdul-Rauf got his second basket.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time now. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Now here's Pippen. He has 7. 4 on the clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You know, something that I've seen and that I've noticed is how well he reads an opponent's eyes. He just seems to anticipate exactly where he's going to go with the ball.
That's a good observation by you, Steve, and that's exactly why so many of his steals come from picking off passes. He really thinks the game out and usually stays one step ahead. Also, there's one other thing I've noticed with him. He's great at stripping the ball away from you at the last possible moment. It's not an easy play to make, but he seems to have developed the knack for doing just that.
Abdul Rauf against Paxson. Williams fires, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Oakley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Look at that effort and energy as he creates the second chance and then converts.
He doesn't just convert, Clark. He converts with maximum force.
He could give lessons on the art of offensive rebounding.
Here's Abdul Rauf after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The pass to Morales. Shot no good. Excellent D there from Paxson. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Abdul Rauf. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. So for the Bulls. Purdue is checked in for Oak. Higgins comes in for Green. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Here's Byers. And he gets it to go.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now here's Pippen. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. That's now 8 points for Jordan.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Armstrong against Foster. Pass to Byers. Now Foster. Denver passing it around. From 13, the shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got his first basket of the night.
Mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
Jordan against Stiff. Here's Jordan, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Jordan against Stiff. He kicks it to Foster. Lets it go from 11. Chicago grabs the miss.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Hammonds, he's checked in for Denver. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Rogers. Fades away. Purdue with the rebound.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Higgins has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Again, the strong inside game and the second chance points quickly becoming effective.
Kevin, it's absolutely the biggest factor in the game right now.
And the technical free throw is good. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Purdue. Sellers comes in for Higgins. Gervin's checked in for Pippen. And it's Macy in for Michael Jordan.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Stiff against Armstrong. Corzine inside. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Boy, they are having their way in the paint right now. So many looks right at the rim.
Defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's helped them get the ball in close time after time, Steve.
They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their lead. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Bulls have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Byers, and the serious dunk to finish it off. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his was airspace on that dump.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Here's Armstrong. This is it to Macy. Puts up a 3. No luck. So it's Denver now. On up the court. Lays it up and in off the prettiest hit. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The offensive rebound, and that one's good.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Here's Denver now. Here's Foster. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Up top, Armstrong. Defended by Foster. Durbin outside. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's Shepardson. And no good trying to get that one. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Mutombo is out there with Ellis. Then it's Williams. And it's Pat. It's Shepardson in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Denver making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Mutombo sets a screen. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Abdul Rauf.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
It's stolen.
One of the reasons they've got the lead is because they've taken good care of the ball.
Williams attacking. Picture perfect jump shot by Williams.
It seems like so many teams trying to ignore that mid-range jumper. They're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defender something extra to have to worry about.
So the wing on the left. Tries again. Here's Corzine. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 3. Abdul Rauf kicks to Ellis. Sinks that one from the post. Ellis has got his second basket of the night. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Feeds it to Armstrong. Now the pass to Macy. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Guy is a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
And that one's good. Durbin.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Here's Pat. He's covered by Armstrong. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. The Nuggets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Chicago leading. And Macy's to Durbin. to Macy from outside the arc, and he gets it to go. Macy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ellis, power down with both hands. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Chicago with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Armstrong gets the bucket. Denver calls timeout. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Abdul Rauf. He has 6. Abdul Rauf is absolutely red hot.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row for the Paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Outside for Jordan. Shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Ellis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Charles Oakley. For Denver, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. That one drops. He ties it up.
Terrific game for Ellis. He has 9 points and 1 assist.
Here's Chicago. The drive by Jordan. Outside for Pippen. On the arc. And the Bulls get it back. When the foul is on Reggie Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Boy, that's his 2nd foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If the shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Abdul Rauf against Paxson. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Merollis. Ellis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, it looks like he finally found his footing in this game. First quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Now Green. He's got 6. It's Pippen with the drive. He dishes it to Oakley. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 2.
See how he used the rim to protect the ball perfectly from the defender on that reverse.
Abdul Rauf against Paxson. Here's Abdul Rauf. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Green. Paxson kicks to Jordan. Left side Jordan. Left side Jordan. That's good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's Pat. 7 points in the game. And that one's good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
The drive by Jordan. He feeds it to Oakley. Back to Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
Stith is checked in for Williams.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Abdul Rauf, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The Nuggets trail by 4. Pat. Robert Pat up high for the slam.
heads-up defenders you'll see, too. I mean, you've got to take care of the ball when you're around him.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And stolen by Jordan. Kicks it to Pippen. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Oakley gives it to Jordan. Here's Paxson. Pat grabs the board. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Knocked loose. Stolen by Pippen. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Rodgers checked in for Ellis. Abdul Rauf against Paxson. And it's blocked by Paxson. He lobs it up. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
That's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Abdul Rauf. 10 points for him. Pass to Rodgers. Here's Nerolius. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half.
Now here's Jordan. 16 points for him. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Brutally thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
Yes, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those upper plays.
Always does, Kevin.
I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Here's Pat. The Bulls getting the bucket. And he finishes nicely on the way. Pat's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And 3 from Jordan. That's good. Jordan's got 21.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Passes to Pat. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. That free throw, no good. And the Nuggets making a change here. And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 4. The drive by Jordan. Foster's checked in for the Nuggets. And so here is Chicago. The Bulls have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The first free throw is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Foster passes to Hammond. And that one's good.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
It's Pippen with the drive. It's hauled in by the Nuggets and stolen by Oakley. That drops. Green's got 8 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers, turning them over.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
It's Pippen with the drive. The shot from the low post is good. 15 points in the game.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
It is now to Foster. Rodgers against Pippen. Fades back. Shot is off.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done. You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Foster down low. Guarded by Paxson. Out that one. The Bulls lead has been cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Foster. Here's Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's had 4 chances at the line and made them all.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Shafarczyk, guarded by Jordan. Hammonds passes to Shafarczyk. Here is Steph. And that one's good.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
1:32 left in the first half of the game. Stiff against Pippen. Into Green. No luck. Great D that time from Byers. And they're moving it up. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 5 on a bucket from Foster.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And he gets it again. Shot good from Foster. Now it's just a 3-point Bulls lead. Now here's Jordan. 24 points for him. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And you love the concentration. It's hit, but it stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. Here's Foster. A stupendous finish in traffic. Foster's got 12.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Nuggets trail by 6. And the pass to Byers. Dishes it to Mutombo. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Here's Jordan, and released it in time. It's off the mark, and so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to tonight's halftime report, live from the 2K Sports Studios. Chicago with the lead against Denver. They've come out of the gates strong to start, looking to keep going. Michael Jordan just having his way against Denver. He's got 29 points. He's been dynamic on both ends of the court, finding teammates, playing tough D on the other end. And the Nuggets are still keeping at it. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. They felt the impact of Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Shouldn't be a shock to anyone. We've seen him put up big numbers before. Let's start things with a look at the game that we have on tap for later tonight. A couple of big...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He has that slasher mentality, guys. We saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Jordan. Green is up there with Pippen. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Paxson, and it's the point guard. And so he hits both. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Pat. And there's the feed to Williams. No good from outside.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the board.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Now here's Jordan. Shot is off. Nice feed from Abdul Rauf. Pass to Pat. Pippen against Ellis. On the wing, Williams. From deep. Another miss by Williams. Outside Pippen. Denver grabs the miss. Ellis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Abdul Rauf against Paxson. And too long on the shot.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Here's Pippen. Michael Jordan on the wing. Williams with the block. And they'll get another chance. Here's Jordan. Sinks that one from the post. Jordan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Passes it to Pat. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, you make love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
I think Jefferson will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
And so here in Chicago, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pippen for 3. Oakley passes to Paxson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Paxson's got his first points in this one. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 10. Here's Pat. 14 points for him. In low to Mutombo, and stolen by Jordan. Here we go, one-on-one. Got a piece of it. Oh, here comes Williams all alone.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And out, a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now the pass to Pat. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. For Denver, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Left side, Jordan.
Wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
He's been knocking down free throws tonight, going 8 for 9. The open shot, Williams makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Williams has got 6 points.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
It's Pippen with the drive. And you see a move like that, Scottie Pippen may be the prototypical NBA smasher.
That's a smooth, old-school move right there.
Doris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the head coach was saying to his team. He outlined a new set of priorities for them. The main one being to attack the basket at every opportunity. Also, he wants them building a wall around the rim defensively and forcing shots to come from the perimeter, not in the paint. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Jordan. Dikembe Mutombo picking up that last basket. Again, Chicago.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's got 10. Shot by Williams. Offensive rebound.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Taken away by Williams. Great tee that time from Green. The Bulls leading by 8. Pippen with it. Picked up by Ellis. Jordan, gets to Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Abdul Rauf against Paxson. Ellis, the pass to Abdul Rauf. And he gets it to go. Abdul Rauf's got 12 points in the game. Abdul Rauf getting it done tonight. Efficiently here from the floor. 6 of 10 so far. Here's Pippen. Abdul Rauf with the rebound. Abdul Rauf's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Good D by Jordan. Here comes Paxson. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And he dunks it down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on this.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. A different look for Denver. Hammonds comes in from a tumble. And Stith is subbed in for Reggie Williams. Here's Jordan. With the rebound. Abdul Rauf's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Can't hit from in close.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's Pat. After the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Pat passes to Ellis. Here is Stith. Guarded by Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked by Oakley.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight. But the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Abdul Rauf. And he makes good on the layup. Abdul Rauf's got 14 points for the game.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The drive by Jordan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
It seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
That's the first one, that one, didn't it?
You know, I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Pass to Paxson. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Denver the other way. Ellis with a screen on Jordan. The shot by Abdul Rauf is no good. Chicago leading by 15. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Stith the pass to Hammonds. Count the bucket. Hammonds got 6 points.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Jordan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted. He'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
The Bulls making a switch here. Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. Pass to Byers. He kicks to Ellis. Goes up on the block. Cannot hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for Portland.
Here's Pippen. Good on the baseline, Jay. Pippen's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Passes it to Rogers. Banked in off the glass. Jordan with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And they double up Jordan. Now the pass to Higgins. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 assists now in the game. Shafarczyk guarded by Paxson. Over to the wing. Here's Rogers. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Rogers has got 4 this quarter. The Bulls leading by 18. Up top, Pippen. Covered by Byers. And again, it's Scottie Pippen.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here is Steph. Pass to Shafarczyk. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Goes up the baseline, and it's Denver scoring again.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And they double up Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
Shafarczyk the pass to Rogers. From 17 feet out. That's good. Rogers has got 8 points. Chicago with the ball. The drive by Jordan. Here's Paxson. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
There's 49 seconds left in the third. Higgins passes to Pippen. Swiped it away. Here's Byers. Oh!
How about that basketball, man? Wow. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
That is good. 52 points for Michael. The Nuggets trail by 16. Passes it to Byers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
It's intercepted. Stiff against Jordan. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. He doesn't get the second one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets trail by 15. They've got Williams. Foster is out there with Abdul Rauf. And it's Mutombo. And it's Byers in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Macy against Abdul Rauf. 6 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Byers.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
The Bulls leading by 12. And here's Armstrong. Durbin outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Macy. Another shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That sort of epitomized this game. Has one team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the team just dragging.
Patch checked in for Foster. And here's Denver. Abdul Rauf kicks to Mutombo. The shot's good from Byers. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pat against the rim with a 2-hand slam.
Heading into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Now Armstrong. Pass to Macy. Here's Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Shot from 12. Plenty of space. Macy, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
Pat passes to Abdul Rauf. Right side, Williams. Now, here's Mutombo. The layup missed. Left side, Gervin. Left side, Gervin. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Here's Pat. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The pass to Byers. Oh!
Hard finish there, Jack.
And only one hand needed for that one.
The Statue of Liberty, I believe it's called.
And the basket good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Their defense has been brutal with 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
It's stolen by Mutombo. And even 3-on-3 break. And the lead is down inside single digits. Pat's got 4 points now in the 4th.
When you keep turning it over like they have, you give your opponent the chance to get out and run on it.
Boy, and it's come back to bite them so often here today.
A shot by Corsi, no good.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come either at or near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want.
Armstrong against Abdul Rauf. Here's Macy. And the Bulls with another miss.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Williams drops for 2. And again it's Denver. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see in a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best. Kevin, that's no surprise. He's got a high threshold for pain, and he has no problem playing hurt.
Ellis is checked in for Denver. Stith comes in for Williams. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Pippen. Oakley dishes to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Here's Paxson. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Pat. Knocked away. Feeds it to Ellis. Pippen against Stiff. Just 5 to shoot. Up to Raul. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, those are key baskets. We know he can deliver down the stretch.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Jordan. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Jordan. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that quickly all over the court.
It sure does, Paul. Look at the assist total. This has been a nice game execution-wise for this ball.
And Ellis with the ball. Here's Cat. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now gets a 1-point Bulls lead.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot. Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the first one drops. Rodgers checked in for the Nuggets. And so Jordan nailed both of them. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is a critical juncture in this ball game, Kevin.
In low to Ellis. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Rising high and throwing it
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Over here now for an injury report.
Kev, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Denver. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. A return in this one is out of the question, and he could be on the shelf for a long time.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Chicago calls time.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks that continue to give up.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use the timeout here.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He warned his team to get back in transition defense, saying they're giving up way too many fast break buckets, and he wants an end to it. He said, hey, let's slow the tempo and make them take some tough shots. A sound defensive strategy, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And so here is Chicago. Jackson kicks to Pippen. No good. Great defense that time from Ellis. And here's Denver. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Abdul Raul. Here's Mutombo, who's back up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game Dikembe Mutombo is having. He's got 10 points and the 1 steal. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
Chicago making a switch here. Durbin's checked in. Chicago leading. Jordan off a pick from Green. Jordan the pass to Green. Mutombo is screen on Green. That's Tobias. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it's blocked by Oakley. Outside Pippen. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Byers. And so here's Denver. It's a 1-point game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Chicago. It's Pippen with the drive, and he slams it one-handed.
Well,
as we move into the fourth. It's been an even game.
Yeah, it has been. Neither team able to create any significant separation so far.
Steve?
Yeah, that's right, guys. The lead has now changed hands 5 times.
Here's Pat, guarded by Jordan.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard out there.
Here's Pippen. Mutombo with the block.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Here's Pippen. Denver getting their last shot to go. Brooks anticipated the pass. Turnover. Rejected by Pippen. Jordan inside. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. And this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities. Big tough looking inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Chicago trailing here. And that one's good.
Fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Here's Pat. A chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Well, I tell you what, Steve, he's really scoring well, isn't he?
Making it look easy, really. I mean, he's just having his way offensively.
On defense, Chicago. Denver calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Denver with the ball. They trail by 1. Abdul Rauf kicks to Mutombo. Passes to Bell. Shot clock at 3. Tries a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Now the Bulls with it. Pippen with it. And 2 free throws coming up as this is that one. Blowing the whistle. A lot of contact here.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. He's got 33 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for this team. That was critical. It's absolutely critical. You know, that's what we're used to seeing out of here.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Abdul Rauf. Mutombo will screen on Pippen.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
Well, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
And the Bulls with another miss.
That's the way to get the board there.
He's been rebounding well all game long. The pass to Pippen. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. The Bulls spray. Got a piece of it. Abdul Rauf against Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A stupendous finishing track. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
109 left in the game. Here's Mutombo. Takes it off the glass.
That's how you get the crowd on its feet.
Huge bucket.
They've been waiting for that one, guys.
The Bulls leading by 3. It's Pippen with the drive. Tries from 10. Can't get it to go. Mutombo with some nice D. And here's Denver. Denver passing it around. Here's Ellis. Jordan with the rebound.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Steve, what a big possession right here.
No doubt, guys. You can feel the tension in this building.
So they foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first run to call. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty at the line. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Huge point. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that desperately.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Smart foul there. You get to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Good. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
15 seconds left in the fourth. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Abdul Rauf against Pippen. 3-pointer. The shot by Abdul Rauf was no good. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. They're both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game. From midcourt. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our